So what we're going to do today is we're going to transfer a photograph from this digital video camera to this computer, and we're going to edit that photograph to apply some effects with Photoshop. And then once we have that edited, we explore some of the features of Photoshop. We're going to save it on a home directory, and probably JPEG or Photoshop file, depending. And then we're going to, that'll be that basically, exercise. There are a number of ways you can edit files, or you can transfer files with the photograph camera. One way you can do it is with a USB cable. There's another way, a card reader way. You can actually, these have cards, and you can insert the card into a card reader or in here. For our purposes, we're going to use the cable to transfer the file. So all we need to do is, you can see one side of the cable is already inserted. It's inserted here. So we insert it there, and we're going to insert this cable into this USB. Turn on camera. You'll see established connection. So you connect to the computer, and as you see, something has popped up here. It's detected PhotoSmart M425. It's just basically asking us what we want to do with it. Because there's no, actually, I was going to say there's no actual option there, but there's an option, it's Photoshop. You can just select Photoshop and click OK. And it's a launch Photoshop. Now let's open a file from that. The file open. This is where we're going to look for a file. We just click up here. And go to PhotoSmart.
So only this one you put it on.
This one, right? The map right there.
And here are all the files we have. We're going to choose this one.
Oh, that's it.
And that's our photograph. Now, Photoshop is our editing software. This is the program we use for editing files.
So I mean, like, that's the.
As you can see up here, we're actually only viewing this file at 33.3% of its actual size. The reason for that is the actual photograph is much larger. If we wanted to, we could zoom in and look at it full size. This would be the actual scanned in size. But for our purposes, because we want to see everything, we're just going to fit on screen. That's actually reduced to 45%. Now let's do some cropping. Let's edit this a bit. Say, for example, we only wanted a picture of me. We want to do ignore everything else. An easy way to do that would be to basically select image.
Okay, there we go. So we have her title. And now we have
image crop.
That's why you always do the next best.
And that'll crop that image, take out the other information I need. We can make that even more, we can basically fit that even more to me, the image, by going to selecting it using the lasso tool. This basically just lets us select by hand. Now this is kind of crude because we're using the mouse to select. Still, it cuts away a lot of information we don't need. So we've selected this. We can also just actually copy that image. We should be able to.
Now you can just export it to
And like you said,
paste that into another layer. So as you can see, we actually have layers here. Turn this off. And here we have just this layer of meat. And we can make all sorts of changes to that layer. Like if I wanted to, I can change the color of my face. Make it black. Make this area black. Undo that, of course. We also have a magic wand tool. The magic wand tool is here. And that basically lets us select data, basically areas. Like it won't be perfect, but for example, say I just want to select the whiteness of this part. I just basically clicked on that area and it didn't get it perfectly. Like you can see, it picked up some specks. So we can just hold on and shift and add more. And here, we have that entire area. And like if I wanted to, I think I could just change the color by doing this. Like that. And there I've changed the color of that area.
Yeah, there's a Peter face.
And
Hey, Peter.
yeah, so that's what I needed to do. So that's an example of some basic editing. There are also effects, like I can add clouds.
That's too much.
That's too much. I can like blur it. Filter, blur, motion blur. See
eyes.
Yeah, so can change the distance. Now I can distort it, add glass effect, all sorts of stuff. Now, if you want to save it, you just go to File, Save As, and this is a Photoshop file. Now, because we have multiple layers, we'll probably want to save it as a Photoshop file. If we saved it as JPEG, I believe it would lose the layers. It would probably flatten the image, and saving as JPEG would lose that data. But because it's a Photoshop file, we can just save it as a Photoshop file. No, if it was a GIF file, we could save it as we could save it as a GIF file as well. That would lower the quality. It would make it a lot more compatible, but it would not be as good quality, and we'd lose a lot of information, like with layers. You probably lose a lot of the file information, all the possible edits and all that.
Same as if you save it as a JPEG.
Exactly. JPEG's better quality though. I would generally suggest saving everything if you're interested in like general purpose editing as JPEG.
So which is the most preferred form? JPEG?
Unless it's high quality stuff. If it's high quality, try PNG, TIFF, or Photoshop. But for most people, you'll want to save it as a JPEG. We can also, actually, I wanted to see this JPEG. My home directory. Give it a name, say like me. Save. And that's saved on my. It should be saved on my home directory. I can check. My computer. Homes. There, me.jpg. And there's me. That's the actual file. Saved.